Okay, morning folks, this is Duncan from eTrike.net. So I'm just going to just quickly do a video review of a couple of products. This is just a quick review, it's not an in-depth detailed review because I've just mounted these two lights. These are the lights I've been talking about on the Facebook group. The front light is a dual LED light called an Achort 600 Lumen dual LED. And the rear light we're going to have a look at is the Moon Unisex Nebula. It's a right mouthful. Moon Unisex Nebula. I've got no idea who came up with that idea, but I'm guessing he's probably sat in a cafe having a laugh at the moment about that. Anyways, not to worry about the name, because actually I'm quite pleased with both of these products, particularly actually that Nebula rear light is absolutely stunning. But let's take a look quickly at both of them, and we'll have a look and see where we get to. So that is the front light that I'm talking about. Now effectively it's a dual LED headlight. You're going to wonder possibly why I've bought another headlight, because as you can see I've already got two, one mounted on each side of the trike there where the fenders normally would be, using those brackets. Now the reason for that is that those two lights there, they're very bright, they're long lasting, and they're powered using those two power packs. But I thought the other day, I'm thinking to myself, what if those two power packs suddenly give in when I'm on a long ride and I'm now left with no lights whatsoever? So I thought, maybe what I'll do is I'll put a reserve light onto the front of the trike, and one that's completely independent of those two battery packs. So if those two battery packs were to give in, the front lights and my headlights go, I've still got a good reserve light which I can switch on, which is not powered by the same packs. And so that's what this is here, the Achort 600 Lumen dual LED. Now it's a good little light, this one, from what I can tell. It's got an hard aluminium case. I mean, this is a great sturdy looking case. Some of these products now coming out of China I think are great, and they're good value as well. This is about £15 for this particular light, so it's not terribly expensive at all. On the back you can see that we've got the there's the place here is where you charge, so that's the little port behind that cover. And there you've got the actual power button, and apparently if we just press that, what it will do is, I think it's supposed to change colour slightly as you go through. There it is, yeah, you can see it just changing colour. You can see it flashing off the bin, and that's it. Is that turned off now? No. Right, so that's off. So that's how you toggle through the modes. You've got 5 different modes, it looks like, as far as I can see. So let's see if we can just press these through. So you've got the initial low light, you've got a medium light there, we've now got a brighter light, then we've got a flash, we've got a slower flash, and we've got off. So 5 modes, and apparently this is bright, 600 lumens, so that should give off plenty of light, all the light you actually need on a trike like this, I think. So there's no need to use it with my other 2 lights. So literally that is going to work as a reserve light. The mount itself, okay, the mount's plastic, but it seems like a fairly sturdy affair. You've got a small screw there, or kind of a nut there that you just tighten. It's they've already put some rubber inside here, and the result is that's a good sturdy hole. That's not moving anywhere. I can lift the trike with that, so there's no movement there really whatsoever to speak of, and I would say that is going to hold just fine. without any problems. So I'm pleased with that. For £15, I don't think you can ask for too much more than that. It sits nice, it looks the part, and I will report back on what I will do is I'll do a test one of the evenings when I'm out. I'm not out very often, to be honest with you, in the evenings, but next time I am, we'll give it a test and see what kind of light it gives off. But it looks like it's powerful, and it warns you in the brochure not to look into it when you turn it on. I can imagine that to be true, because 600 lumens is pretty bright. Right, if we now go to the rear, this one I'm actually really excited about, because you know, I do a little bit of photography, and I'm quite a visual person, and I like things that are cute, I like things that look good, and I think that rear light there is probably the cutest rear light I have ever seen. I mean, it is good. Do you know what? It reminds me, as soon as I saw it, it reminded me of a mouth organ. You know these mouth organs we used to have when we were kids? It looks like a little mouth organ, and the quality is absolutely brilliant. I think that's the best quality of any bike light that I've ever seen. And at £40, that's quite expensive. At £29, which is the reduced price, I think you're getting some reasonable value for money at £29. It's 100 lumens, this one, 100 lumens, so it is bright. We'll give it a switch on, and there it comes. You can see that's just the first one, and I think that's the lowest of the grades that you've got. Maybe it's not. Let's just toggle through them. You can see it getting gradually brighter. There we go. So there's the low one. I think there's a flashing mode in there somewhere. How you put it on exactly, I'm not sure. But apparently you can. Just going to try and toggle those again. I wonder if you have to press it. Oh, there we go. So you got to press it a couple of times fast. I didn't read the instructions. Typical man, I haven't read the instructions yet. Right, there you go. So you've got the flashing mode. There's all kinds of modes on this, and there you go. Look, slow flash, kind of a beacon flash. And double click, so it seems like you've got to double click quite fast just to toggle between the modes, and then I think if we just switch it. But that is a stunning little light. A lot of modes, more modes than ever I'll need. I think really I just used solid or maybe a slow flash, but generally low, solid will just give a nice shine, I think, from the back there. I wanted something a little bit wider. I had a cat eye on here before, and it was just too small, and I wasn't comfortable with the level of light that was being given off at the back of my trike. I like also this mount. It's got a good mount that connects there. It's difficult to show you exactly, but it comes with multiple mounts. You've got 3 different mounts for mounting it all over the place. So one of those mounts will work pretty much wherever you're going to mount it. And I like the fact with this one that it puts it out level with the indicators. So these are the indicators which you remember I installed, and here it's all pretty much level now, which my OCD kind of likes that. So there you have it. That is the Nebula, the Moon Unisex Nebula. I have no idea why they came out with that name, but that's that one. And at the front we have got the Achort 600 lumen dual LED headlight. So I'm gonna say I'm pleased with both of those. £45 for the pair. I think that's an okay deal. Happy with that. And yeah, we'll see how they last, see how they get on. I'll report back as we go on, but as far as first impressions are concerned, and you don't get a chance to make a second one of those, as they say, this one's been a good one. Happy with those. Okay, bye bye.